for our schedule, we will have, again, you check our schedule. We'll have PT making on Wednesday next week. Okay, make sure that by Wednesday, you're done with your PT because we're going to make now our math PT. Okay. Okay, let's proceed to our lesson. Let's now have the second method in solving oblique triangles, the law of cosines. So we'll illustrate what the law of cosine is and then solve problems involving oblique triangles using the law of cosines. What is the law of cosine? Okay, this is your formula for the law of cosine. Any of this, it depends on the given information. Okay, look at formula number 1. You're looking for a squared. What are the given data? If you're going to look for a, the given are b, c, and angle a. Using these three dimensions or values, you can solve for length a. In other words, the given must be side, angle, side for you to be able to determine the third side. Okay, this is a squared class, so therefore, after solving for the right side, you are going to extract the square root. Okay, do not forget to extract the square root. So our a, therefore, is equal to the square root of the terms on the right. Okay, please do not forget that because I have noticed in our Pythagorean theorem, I saw one solution. You did not extract the square root of the right side. Okay, so after plugging in these values in your calculator, you are going to find the square root. Same with length B and length C. You follow? Okay. So you are going to solve for length A if the given are angle A and the two legs adjacent to angle A or side angle side. The angle is the included angle of the two sides. Now, if you are going to solve for length B, the given must be C, angle B, and A. Right? Again, side, angle, side. If the given is angle B, you can solve for length B as long as length A and length C are also given. So this is your formula. And to solve for B, we are going to use your calculator and then extract the square root. And same with length C. You can solve for length C if the given are A, B, and angle C or SAS. Were you able to follow? Okay. It's difficult to memorize. Memorize the formula. Okay. Another formula is this one. Let me erase muna this one, class. This formula of angle A is derived from the first formula. When are you going to use this formula? If all the given are all the sides. Length B, length C, and length E are given. All you have to do is to solve for the angle. Okay? You can solve for angle A, angle B, or angle C. If you want to solve for angle A, this one, it is inverse cosine of the ratio of B squared plus C squared minus A squared, the length opposite the angle A that you're trying to look for, over 2 times B times C. Follow? You're going to square muna the sides adjacent to angle A, add them, minus the square of the side opposite angle A, all over 2BC, and then get the inverse cosine. If you want to solve for angle B, it will be inverse cosine of the sides adjacent to angle B muna. Square them. A square plus C square minus B square all over 2AC. Did you get the pattern? And lastly, for angle C, you have inverse cosine of A squared plus B squared minus C squared all over 2AB. Okay, is it difficult to memorize? No. Now, for this problem, if you are given all the sides, you have to solve first for the largest angle, and then the second largest angle, and then the smallest angle. Okay, what is your clue? If this is the largest angle, it is opposite the longest side, right? From geometry 8, the largest angle is opposite the longest side of the triangle. So to summarize, the law of cosines can only be used if the given are side, angle, side, or two sides and the included angle, and the given also are side, 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 or three sides of the triangle. You can apply the law of cosines. You cannot use the law of sines here right away. For the law of cosines, you can mix law of sines also. But you cannot start with the law of sines. You have to start with the law of cosines. Questions? Everything clear? Okay. So you have too many formulas to memorize now. Let's have a problem. So this is the problem class now. This is what you're going to do in your IPT for the law of cosines or the law of sines. After making your diorama, you are going to take a picture. Okay, one view for the law of sines or cosine, it will be top view. And then you draw a triangle to any of the three figures in your diorama. So you must have at least three figures there in your diorama. Okay. So here you are going to find the distances among three figures of your in your diorama. And then you create a problem. You are going to form a problem out of the picture of your diorama. Am I clear? Okay. And then for the measurements, since this is only a diorama, if you're going to measure it using centimeters, you are going to convert that into meters. For example, you measure 10 cm, you make it 10 meters. Okay, to magnify your dimension. Okay? And you make sure that your problem is really realistic in your diorama. And then after that, you have to create a problem to solve the problem. Solve in an orderly manner, following the correct steps in solving the problem. Okay? Let's start. So Nympha here, Julia and Rhoda live in houses in the same village. Maybe you have here power plant A, tower house. What do you have in your power plant? Are you going to make hydro power plant or electrical power plant? Okay. So you might have your cooling towers. You can use cooling towers. So here we have houses. Their houses are in a triangular block. The house of Nympha is 197 meters away from the house of Julia, while Julia's house is 283 meters away from Rhoda's house. And then the angle formed between the two distances is 123 degrees. How far is Nympha's house from Rhoda's house? Okay, it's more or less your problem is just like that in Math IPT. Okay? You may copy other problems and then just change the figures or just change the objects. Okay, so how do you solve this problem? You have to show complete solution in your IPT. Show complete solution. Okay? You're going to denote variables that are unknowns in your figure and then make a representation. Let x be the distance between Nympha's house and Rhoda's house. Okay? Representation. First, let. Then make your statement is equal to. And then next, your solution. So here, the unknown is the distance between Nympha's house and Rhoda's house. And the given is side, angle, side. What will be our solution? Law of cosine or law of sines? Law
Cosine.
of cosine. Okay? So you have to use your formula. Formula is x squared is equal to what? Okay, give me the formula, B. Can I ask someone here whom I cannot see? Only 14. Okay, Jade, can you give me the formula, Jade? Jade, are you there? How do you solve for x squared? Jade, yes. Okay, can you use your microphone? Ano man? Why you can't on your microphone? You have to account miles. So therefore,
Ayos.
minus ang pag miles. So 15 na lang. Wala, 14 na lang. 13 na lang mo. 14 minus 2. 12 minus 1. 11 na lang. Oh, Angel. Can you give me the formula for this, Angel? 12 o 11 na lang mo, class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yes,
11.
sure.
8. Okay, give me the formula. If we're going to solve for x squared using the given.
Uh, X square equals 197 square
Mhm. Correct.
plus 283 square
Correct.
minus 2 times 197 times 283
Times.
equals 123.
Okay, correct. And then, so therefore your x is equal to the square root. Now, do not give the decimal form because the result will matter. So you just type and then just press your calculator at one setting. Thank you, Angel. Okay, what is the answer? Now your x. 423 meters, or approximately equal to what? 424 meters. And then you have to write your answer. Okay? The distance between Okay, do you follow? This is what you're going to do with your IPT. Complete solution, organized solution, representation. Let X be the distance between Nympha's house and Rhoda's house. And then you have to give what law are you going to use. And then your formula, your solution, and then your answer in sentence form. I clear 9H. Your PT is very simple. That's why I will require you to give me a complete solution, organized solution. Oh, many are not here. 11, 10 na lang mo. Is the law of cosines difficult? Yes, not. It is easier compared to law of sines. Okay, mas lisod ang law of sines. Okay, let's proceed now to another problem wherein the given is okay. Triangle MCS. The given are all what? Look at the letters. All are small letters, so that would mean that the given are all sides. Very good. Sides of the triangle with different lengths. So what are our given? Length M, length C, and length S. So given, say this is angle M, angle C, and angle S. Length M is the side opposite angle M. Take note. Length C is a side opposite angle C. So with S, it is the side of opposite angle S. Solve the triangle. So therefore, we're going to complete the parts. If the given are all the sides, what are the missing information here? Find for what? We're going to look for the angles, correct? Angle M, angle C, and angle S. Among the three angles, which angle are we going to solve first? M, C, or S? Look for the longest side. That side has the largest angle. Angle S first. So for the law of cosines, given all the sides, you have to solve first for the largest angle. That's the angle opposite the longest side. Do you follow? So we're going to solve first for angle S. So S, okay, who can give me the formula? You have the inverse cosine, right? Inverse cosine of what? What will be our solving for S? Who can give me the formula now? You give me now the values. What will be our first atong i-add and then minus? What will you add first? The square of what? S man. The square of? Anyone?
14.
14. What else? 14 square. 11 square. Very good. Minus the square of 7.
17.
Correct. Over 2 times 14 times 11. What's the value? Arc cosine na ha. Arc. Give me now the angle. 85. Oh, give me first two decimal places. 85 before you not run off. 85 point
85.78.
0.78. So 86 na siya. 85.78?
Medyo 84.78.
Oh, 84.78. Because I wanna compare the values unsa may effect sa rounded off or not rounded off. Or equal to 85 units. You don't have an unit here. So units na lang. 85. No, degrees rather. Degrees is an angle. Okay? Next, what will be our next angle?
Angle C.
So my next angle S. Angle C. Right. So arc cosine of what? Okay, give me the values. Let us have Ian. What are we going to add here and then subtract here? Angle C. Ian. Ian. Microphone is not working. Let's have Janessa. But we're going to square first and then add and then subtract what square? Nor. Sige, Nor. Angle
Um,
theta ha.
I'm not sure. 17 squared plus
Okay.
11 squared minus 14 squared all over 2 times 17 times 11. Sure.
Very good. That's correct. Then inverse cosine. Give me first the two decimal places. Fifty-five point zero nine. Okay, or 55 degrees. And last angle, M. Let's have Candy for angle M. Candy, can you use your microphone? Oh, okay, Mike. Are you using cell? Ano wala may mic? Are you using cell phone or laptop? Di ba kung cell phone you can communicate naman? Let's have computer. Oh, Miles. Okay, Miles.
Try lang ko
Angle.
siya.
Yeah.
Cosine negative 1, 1 siya.
At
14 squared.
it's inverse cosine, Miles. Inverse
I'm sorry.
cosine. 14
Inverse
squared
cosine of 14 squared plus 17 squared minus 11 squared
over.
over 2 times 14 times 17.
Very good. Okay. What's the value?
40 degrees.
40 point what?
40.122.
1 unit or 1, 2? Are you sure? Yeah. That accurate? 40.12. Or equal to what? 1, 2?
40.
1, 2? Ilagay siya accurate. 40 degrees. Let me check muna, ha? 14 squared plus 17 squared minus 11 squared divided by 2 times 14 times 17 inverse cosine 12. How about the other one? 17 squared plus 11 squared. 2 times 17 times 11 inverse cosine. This is point 10. 0.096 is already point 10. Okay? You follow? It's 55.0967. Siya, point 10 na siya. Okay, how do we check if our answer is correct? How do we check, class? Okay, get the sum of all the angles. If the sum is equal to 180 degrees, therefore your solution is correct. So, perfect. If it will not add 280 degrees, then there's one value there wrong. Okay? So we use the law of cosines for all the angles. We don't use the law of sines to find for the other angle because we need to check whether our angles are all correct. Because if you're going to use the law of sines and then use the sum of 180 degrees to solving for the third angle, what if the second angle is wrong? Automatic, the third angle is also wrong. So it would be better to use the law of cosines for all angles and then check by adding all the angles to sum up to equal to 180 degrees. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Is it difficult? This is quite simpler compared to the law of sines. We just master the formula. Questions 9H. Other questions? Clara? Is everything clear? Ano? Either law of sines or law of cosines. Because you have two pictures, right? The first picture is using the trigo ratio, SOHCAHTOA, the front view. The front view of the picture, the front viewing of picture is the SOHCAHTOA. You're going to form a 90-degree triangle in your front view. For the top view, you are going to use sine law or cosine law? But only two problems. One for top view, one for front view. Right? They were given a template, diba? Have you seen the template already? Have you seen the template for the math? Not yet. Try PT. Laka. Tanong niyo sa kwan. Find it in the silid. You're given the template. Use the template for your solutions and to paste your picture. Formula A, what is, teka na pa eh. Yes, Ian. Formula A, this one or this one?
Ay,
Candy?
dili sure ang... Ay, sorry, chair.
Oh, Ian. Yes, Ian, okay, problem.
Ay, chair, kanang nada kay question about sa PT, chair ba?
Comment.
Chair, kanang unsay butang
What,
atong
what
sa
what is your
scale, chair?
problem?
Atong sa scale without chair?
Sa scale. Yan nga, ang 1 cm changed to meter. So 1 cm is to 1 meter. That's your scale. Your 1 cm, your centimeters na measure in your drawing should be changed to meters. So for every 1 cm, 1 meter. So in your problem, you're going to use meters, not centimeters.
Ay,
Okay,
okay,
that.
chair. Nakapasa naman good ko, chair. Akong gigamit, chair, kay Kwan CM. Magpasa
You're
na
done
lang.
with your PT?
Yes, chair. Human na.
Wow, very good.
Magpasa na lang ko, otro, chair.
No, okay, problem?
Nana, chair. Human na. Nagpasa ko gahapon.
Wow, sana all.
Pwede na ako makapasa, otro, chair?
Pwede mo ka mag-resubmit.
Okay, chair. Thank you.
Wow, very good, Ian. Okay, Candy, this is the one you're looking for. Candy. Okay. Okay. Other questions? And then we still have one more formula class. This one. How to find the area of an oblique triangle. Kung right triangle, no problem. 1/2 times the product of the two legs, the base and the altitude. What if your triangle is oblique? It's not right. How to find for the area? This is your formula class. Area is 1/2 BC sine A. How do we arrive at this formula? How? Okay, you can only obtain the area using side angle side. B and C are the lengths that is adjacent to angle A. So 1/2 of the product of the two sides times sine of angle A. Even if your A is acute or obtuse, the same formula. Because we have learned from our lesson in two triangles, if two angles are supplementary, let's see, remember, angle B and B prime in our two triangles, right? These two angles are supplementary and their sine value are equal, di ba? For supplementary angles. Remember our two triangles? Okay. So here, even if your angle is obtuse, and we're going to solve for h using this angle, still it will give you the altitude h. Sine of this angle, let's say this is angle 1 and angle 2, since they are supplementary, are the same. Okay? So even if your triangle looks like this or like this, the same formula. As long as your A, angle A, is the included angle of the two sides. Well, let us try to recall our formula of the area of a triangle from grade 6. What's the formula for the area of a triangle? From grade 6, 1/2. Anyone who can give me the formula of the triangle area? Well, let me see. Let me hear. 1/2 of, very good, base times height or altitude. Very good. Base times height, di ba? So 1/2 bring house. Okay. Let's see why we have this BC sine A. Okay, our altitude here is H, or the height is H. And this is always perpendicular to the opposite side. Solving for H, if A is given and B is given, sine of angle A, di ba, is equal to H over B. So therefore, our altitude is B sine A, di ba? Remember our amigos case, di ba? So the altitude here is B sine A. So using this formula, 1/2, 1/2, our base is C. Our altitude is B sine A. So multiplying this two, it will give us this formula. 1/2 BC sine A. Again, angle A is the included angle of length B and length C. SAS. Dapat SAS permit. So we can find the area of any oblique triangle. Questions? Now let's go back to our problem here. Let's find the area of this triangle. Find the area of triangle MCS. Okay, who will volunteer to give me the formula for the area? You can use any angle. Find the area of triangle MCS. Anyone? Volunteer? Volunteer nyo lang because for those whose mics are working. Okay, I will volunteer, Mar. Kung na lang mag-volunteer. Mar, is your mic okay?
Yes, sir.
Rupert.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Choose an angle, Rupert, to use. Find the area. Our formula is 1/2 the product of two sides and the sine of the included angle. So look muna for the angle. What angle you want to use? M, C, or S?
M, sir.
Choose an angle. Angle M, so 1/2. So what will be our sides here? Product of what sides? If you want to use sine of angle M is 40 degrees. What will be our sides? What are those two
S and
sides
C, sir.
adjacent to angle M? Okay, how much are they?
17 and
17
14.
and... Okay, everybody compute for this area. Calculator. How much, Nor?
76.49,
How
sir,
much,
or sir.
Nor? You're done?
76.5, sir.
Let's use 49. Okay, square units. Okay, correct. What if I want to use angle C? I don't want to use angle M. I'm comfortable with angle C. Okay, give me your equation or formula using angle C. Let's have Judy. Judy, if I want you to use angle C, what will be your formula, Judy? 1/2 of what, Judy? Judy, are you there? Judy, absent. Judy, hello. How about Janessa? I cannot see you here, so I have to call you. I want to hear your voice. Janessa. Wala gihapon. Okay, Lawrence. 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 Where are these people? Are they present or absent? Ah, where have you been? Tarawa lagi. Okay, let's have. Okay, ano pa? Jade. Bagay po yung mic. Okay, let's have now Candy. Candy, 1/2 of sine 55. So our sides are 11 and 17. Correct? If you want to use angle C, so therefore our sides are 11 and 17. Now, what's the value now? 76.59. What if I want to use angle S? Can you give me the formula, Gab? Nor. Are you volunteering, Nor? Nor, you want to volunteer? Okay, give me the formula for angle S. If we are going to use angle S, 1/2 of what? 1/2 of
1/2 of 14 times 11, uh, sine 85, sir.
okay, correct. What is the area? $76.71. Okay, if you notice, class, the values are almost the same, more or less 76.5, okay? Because we're talking about the same triangle. Kaya lang, our decimal places matters because we use the rounded off values of the angle. But if we use this one, these values, it will give you almost the same answer. Do you follow? You get that? Our answers are almost the same because we're talking about the same triangle. But then our values here math are different by decimal places because we use the rounded off values of the angle. But if you use these values here, the 1 and 2 decimal places, your answers might be very, very close to each other. Am I clear? Okay. So, any questions? Time check is 4:03. Okay, 9H, that's the end of the law of cosines. No more new lesson. It's the end of the lesson. na. We're done with our fourth quarter lesson. So it's more now on practice, 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 and we'll work on your PT next week. Okay? Okay, practice the items or the activities found in your module. The answer keys are there. Okay? So, di ka siya lisod ang atong lesson for today. Unsik, kano sa galing LT? Kano sa tong LT? Kasi na idea. Okay. Our LT. Actually, we're done na. Pwede natin mag LT. You want early LT? Actually, pwede natin mag-LT by next week. You want next week natin mag-LT? Humala sa lesson. If there are no more questions, kay kani bitaw siya week, Holy Week na ni siya. You want early LT? We're done naman. Mag-quiz ta Friday pala pa kayo. We'll have more problem solving, more PT making kung kani. Okay. You want week 37 or week 36 for your LT? Wala may buhaton din na pa. No more PTs. Decide lang because the test is ready. You want this week for your LT? Okay lang gyapon. Atay buhaton din na tapos na ta. We'll have PT making for 2 days. Defense on what? Defense on
Research.
your values or research? English research? Okay. So we'll have our LT on Tuesday. Okay? So I'll give you, if we're done by next week, I'll give you time and then our quiz will be Friday for love call. We'll follow the same schedule. Okay? 9-8, same schedule lang gyapon. Pero maybe I can give you more time sa Tuesday and Wednesday if wala na questions. So I will have PT making Wednesday, but if you have questions on Wednesday, I'm going to entertain about PT. Okay? Because I don't want na mga mag-ask of question on Monday or on Friday. Dapat by Wednesday, man na ang PT. Okay? Okay, we're done. Oh, overtime na po class. That's it. Goodbye. And God bless everyone. See you
Goodbye and thank you,
on
Chair.
Tuesday next week.
Bye, Chair.
Goodbye. Uy, nidaghan na mo. Ay, 18 na. Welcome. See you next week.